This is called mouse wine.
Can traditional Chinese medicine restore this man's sense of smell?
Yeah, that was straight shamanism.
Can a revolutionary form of acupuncture cure this man's back pain?
Well, that's freaking weird.
And is snake blood a key to good health?
I have never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Have you ever wondered how non-Western medicine actually works? Or indeed, if it works?
For most of the world, a visit to the doctor looks like this. Often bizarre-looking treatments from shamans, gurus, and traditional healers.
Some might call these healers witch doctors, but I want to put that label to the test.
I'm Piers Gibbon, author and explorer. And I'm taking two average Americans to see if these ancient and unusual medical practices can cure their ailments. Does this medicine work, and how?
We'll find out the hard way on The Witch Doctor Will See You Now.
Hong Kong, home to 7 million people and one of the world's oldest forms of medical care, traditional Chinese medicine. I'm here to find out if it works, and I'm joined by two volunteers. Double lung transplant survivor Jake Ray and chronic back pain sufferer biker Rapture Barber.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, Piers, how are you?
And Rapture.
What's up, bro?
Really good to meet you.
They're here to seek help for medical conditions Western medicines failed to cure.
I don't have a sense of smell because I had a whole bunch of surgeries on my sinuses and whatnot, and I think I'd like to get that fixed.
And I'm hoping to get out of it, reducing my high blood pressure and also getting rid of my back pain.
I've got just 1 week to find out if Chinese medicine holds an answer to their health problems. But after a 16-hour flight, we need a hearty meal. And this restaurant has something special for the guy's health.
We're going to a health food restaurant, okay? And Chinese medicine and Chinese food, it kind of overlaps. It's all about health. So I have heard that some of the ingredients can be a little disturbing.
What?
Oh, yeah?
Our host is Miss Chow Ka Ling.
Dole, good to meet you. Thank you for letting us in. So, can we have a look round?
Yeah.
She owns and runs her own health restaurant in the Sam Shui Po area. It's been in her family for 40 years, selling health foods and remedies based on one key ingredient.
That's snakes.
Oh,
wow.
Snake only.
Snake bones.
Yo, brother. Yo.
Snake bones.
So
What's in that?
Snake soup. Yeah.
Snake soup.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of snakes in the snake soup. Look at it. Oh, my goodness.
I have a chicken.
The Chinese have long believed in the medical benefits of consuming snakes, and Miss Chow can sell up to 1,000 bowls of snake soup a day. But we're here to try something even more challenging to our understanding of medicine.
Thank you.
我而家咧會介紹一啲蛇膽同埋蛇血俾你食。
Yeah, that should help us, shouldn't it? Let's try it.
睇下先。
Oh, dude, that's...
Hey.
So you're going to make it out of that snake?
Hey.
毒蛇咧嗰個
He's
膽
not
效果係更加
Doesn't look
好
happy.
Like this defanged Chinese cobra, none of the snakes in Miss Chow's restaurant are endangered. Even so, it's not easy to watch one die for your well-being.
No.
At home, iron supplements are a common remedy for fatigue, and blood is naturally rich in iron. But it's hard for me to see drinking snake blood as medical science.
Abject horror.
I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. But let's do this.
Before I drink this, what is the benefit?
咁蛇血本身咧就係補血嘅。
Yeah?
飲得㗎。
Dude, what
唔腥。
What are you doing,
好
man?
味。
Tastes like sake.
Bit of sake with a bit of...
No, you don't even taste
佢
it.
唔同雞血、唔同魚血，佢係唔腥。
kind of oily. I was very impressed with Rapture just leaping in there. He wanted to drink that blood practically as it was dripping out of the snake.
To make the bile tonic, Miss Chow finds and extracts the snake's gallbladder. But for her, it's not just medicinal. It can also be taken purely as an invigorating drink, because of its sweet aftertaste.
咁但係咧，你快飲同慢飲都係一樣效果。
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
I don't think it's that bad.
But has it had any medical benefit?
Can I ask you, what has this now done for our bodies?
其實蛇膽本身咧就化痰、健胃，咁我哋對啲骨折痛咧係好有幫助。
Yeah, it is actually. It is
Yeah, I can
actually.
feel something
You know
hanging.
that oiliness I was talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
There is something coating the throat.
I was considering the fact that this is something that they do, that they've been doing it thousands of years. Yeah, I honestly do believe. Just because we're not doing it in the States doesn't mean it's not helping us. I mean, that's why we're here in China.
It felt like a really high-quality cough medicine you'd get from the doctor when you've got a really bad sore throat. So that felt like medicine.
That was by far the freakiest thing I've seen, and I don't even have words for it. That was messed up, man. That was just messed up.
We finish our meal with a bowl of snake soup. It's made with more than 10 different species, and not only looks remarkable, it smells remarkable too. But not all of us can fully appreciate it.
So, Jake, can I interest you in a steaming bowl of...
Seriously?
Complications from Jake's lung disease have left him without a sense of smell.
If you took a good whiff of this through your nose, you don't smell anything. Nothing registers. There's no difference to doing that and doing that over there.
Nothing.
That's a drag.
That must make food really difficult.
I eat by texture, I really do. So like beef and chicken taste the same. One's just kind of stringier.
And how long has it been like this?
Since I was like 13 or 14, so good 20 years.
That's a real challenge for traditional Chinese medicine. If it could bring back your sense of smell, you'd be a convert.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be regaining a sense, you know, so I think it's, you know, for what I hope to get here, yeah, I think that would be probably the biggest thing possible.
We've eaten, and now it's time to get to work on Jake and Rapture's medical problems. So we're off to meet our first doctor. Dr. Li Tat Feng is one of Hong Kong's 6,000 registered traditional Chinese medics. He's the equivalent of the everyday family doctor we all visit at home. But his next patient is unlike any he's met before. For 35-year-old New Yorker Jake Ray, having no sense of smell is just the tip of the iceberg.
I was born with cystic fibrosis, but wasn't diagnosed until I was about 12. I ended up making it with my original lungs that were only supposed to last me until I was 18, until I was 30, when they finally just died.
A double lung transplant saved his life, but not without cost.
What you really do is you trade one problem that will kill you now for a whole bunch of little headaches. You know, you take all these pills and each one helps one thing but kind of hurts another. It's like this whole big, you know, layer upon layer of stuff.
So that's a pretty big scar you've got there.
So what they do is they cut you like this, okay? Pull your skin like this, and then split your rib cage and open you like a lobster. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Right there. Feel right there. That's the wire that holds my chest together.
Oh, my lord. You are a cyborg.
Jake's diet of pills may keep him alive, but they also strain his kidneys. Dr. Lee believes he can help with a 3,000-year-old treatment called cupping.
Whoa, 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 pal, that's a big fire. Hold on. Okay, oh, sorry. Oh! That hurt.
He places cups in specific areas to help blood and qi flow freely around Jake's body. Chinese medicine believes that qi is a literal life force that's carried all over the body on invisible channels called meridians.
This is like getting bitten by 5 or 6 small dogs.
In theory, allowing qi to flow better should help Jake's kidneys to heal by themselves.
So what is going on inside his body now?
而家咧就同佢做緊拔管咧，就係因為覺得佢個腎唔係咁好咧，亦通過個血液循環加強咗嘅時候，令到個營養啊、血或者能量咧都能夠去到運行全身。
Western clinical studies have shown that some forms of cupping can be effective at relieving pain, but it's unclear exactly how.
Basically, the suction in the cups is just pulling his skin and muscle up there, which is bringing a lot of blood into the area.
Yeah, I can see the
really
blood.
see it.
Seriously. Go slow.
嗱，放鬆啲。 同埋咧有啲黑少少嘅，即係話佢咧本身第一唔夠血，第二個血液循環都係唔好。
Is that over my kidney?
係啊。
But has it helped?
I used to have like pain in my lumbar region, that's the technical term, and I don't have that at this point. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but at least for tonight, I'm like, yeah, rock. So that's cool.
Next on the treatment table is 50-year-old Rapture Barber.
That is a very strange sensation.
He's an ex-Marine and biker gang member from Louisville, Kentucky.
I belong to the Leathernecks Motorcycle Club, which is a club that is exclusively for Marines. We do tend to look a little intimidating maybe at times because we do live a pretty hard lifestyle. I mean, you know, we live like men. Having been in the Marines, I'm willing to go through pretty much anything that's offered to me. Something that we always learned to deal with was the pain.
Rapture's years of hard living have left him with severe back pain and high blood pressure.
佢本身嚟講嘅血壓高，因為佢有血壓高咧，其實其中一個原因就話嗰個血管，因為個頸椎旋轉咗嘅時候，壓迫住嗰個血管，令到個血壓高。咁而家復翻嘅時候咧，個血壓咧比較容易就去翻正常。
What we're about to head into is some bone setting, and that can be very painful, I've heard.
嗱，我預備開始㗎啦，我就放鬆晒成個人，放鬆啊，放鬆，
A bone-setting treatment can vary in strength from gentle massage to intense manipulation.
呢度比較痛啲。
To me, it looks similar to Western chiropractic treatment. But Chinese medicine believes bone setting isn't just healing Rapture's back pain in his muscles and skeleton. Instead, it's healing his whole body, restoring his flow of energy and balancing his vital systems.
No. This looks quite dangerous to me because you're playing with his neck. Is that not?
其實係唔係好危險㗎？我係好輕嘅少少，你睇到好似好大嘅動作，其實係喐好少嘅啫。嗱，而家我同你伏個腰椎啊。
Oh my goodness!
係咪有少少響啊？
I'm good.
啊，係啦，放鬆。
Ay, good Lord!
You okay?
When he did that, I felt pain from my palm radiate down on both arms. I mean, it just, like everything pulled from the internal down.
But Dr. Lee's not done yet.
Oh, that feels good.
Guasa, or scraping, involves rubbing a polished stone up and down the surface of Rapture's skin, creating intense friction.
Now it hurts. Oh! Oh!
According to Dr. Lee, scraping releases stagnant or bad blood in his back and will leave Rapture with lasting pain relief.
You are going very red.
It may look like torture, but Dr. Lee isn't actually breaking Rapture's skin.
It's really raw.
Western science explains that the marks, called petechiae, appear when tiny blood vessels burst underneath Rapture's skin.
因為呢個位置咧，你覺得最痛㗎？
Yes. The neck, yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm there. That was it. He got my threshold.
Now, I've read a study about this that has proven, in Western terms, that this will bring blood to the area, and I think we can see blood in the area, and it also is proven that this reduces pain later.
刮痧就話，中醫嘅理念就話，佢啲經絡唔通，透過刮痧咧，令到佢個經絡通返。
Is this what I'm seeing here? Is that a meridian?
嗱，呢度經絡咧就叫做膀胱經。
Do you really believe this is good medicine?
Yeah, I really do believe it's going to work. The saying goes, no pain, no gain. It's been practiced, you know, longer than Western medicine has been around, so I would have to say, yeah, I think it's worth it.
You can maybe put your clothes back on now.
Oh,
So the first question I have to ask is, okay, this is the point of pain here. Anything going on there?
You know, no, I don't feel anything there right now.
Okay.
But I guess we'll see in the morning.
So pain-free right now?
Right now, I feel really good.
The thing that is really striking is that it's really visually impressive. There's cupping going on, there's, flesh being sucked up into glass bowls. It's impressive. And I'm quite intrigued by the possibility that the theatre of it is a big part of how it works, if it works. We've yet to see the effects that it has in the long term.
While we're in Hong Kong, I want us to live the life of typical patients of Chinese medicine. So instead of staying in a Western hotel, we'll be living in a working-class apartment in the Kowloon district.
Yo, is this a door?
It's going to be a bit cosy, isn't it?
Let's call the bed.
Oh, man.
As part of the experiment, we'll be keeping a diary of our day-to-day experiences.
The living arrangements? Yo, I'm from New York, and things in New York are tiny. But New Yorkers should shut up, because this is way smaller.
We take home comforts for granted, but for 20 years, Jake's gone without something even more important.
One of the side effects of cystic fibrosis is like sinus infections and whatnot, and you grow polyps up in your sinuses. So they'll clean them out, and after maybe the third surgery, I lost my sense of smell. Because I can't smell, I have no taste. So the only things I can really taste are very salty things and very sweet things. I'd like to do a treatment that would bring my smell back. I say that, but then I live in New York City. So I question that. I may like to go back and lose it again.
Day 2. Can Chinese medicine succeed where Western medicine has failed and bring back Jake's sense of smell? I'm hoping the answer lies in a doctor's office in the wealthy Sin Sa Sui district. It's where we're meeting a patient, Thomas Tam, who lost his sense of smell at the age of 16.
Thomas, really good to meet you.
Me too.
I really want you to meet Jake.
Hello, Thomas.
After visiting this surgery for just a handful of treatments, Thomas claims to have experienced a full recovery through acupuncture.
初接受呢個針灸咧，就係大約係有翻係即係一半咁上緊啦，一半嘅嗅覺咁啊，繼續咁針咧就一路正常翻。
Thomas's story sounds promising, but for Jake, there's a catch.
So here's the thing. I'm needle phobic. Like, needles scare me. So I'm not real stoked about getting stabbed repeatedly. Would you say it's worth it? Are you glad you did it?
我諗非常之值得啦。其實針灸咧就唔痛嘅，就算痛都係好輕微嘅痛嘅啫。我認為就忍受輕微嘅痛而能夠有翻嗰個嗅覺係非常之值得嘅。
入得嚟啦。
Okay, we're on.
When needles come out, I generally freak. You know, the inoculations I had to get before I came to Hong Kong, like I numbed my arm with lidocaine cream and, literally chewed leather to go. I mean, I'm a bigger baby about a shot than I am about the minor surgeries I have to have periodically.
Fortunately, Jake's in good hands with acupuncturist Professor Teresa Chow.
I just want to see the size more than anything. It looks very small. Do you have, like, baby needles? Like, what do you use on children?
如果唔係嘅話，就嗰度有啲長嘅。
Professor Chow has done this thousands of times. So
But I haven't.
Yes, thousands of times.
And how many of your patients are satisfied?
80 to 90% satisfied.
Okay, those are good odds.
millions of patients of Chinese medicine swear by acupuncture. It's a great chance to put it to the test.
Relax.
唔使驚。
Okay, okay. Holy sh... Oh!
Jake's fear of needles is making acupuncture treatment difficult.
係啦。
Oh, hey. Hey.
唔使驚。
Hey, look at my right leg trembling. I can feel it shaking.
Professor Chow believes his inability to smell isn't in his nose. It's due to a blockage in the flow of qi around his body, including his face.
Okay, no more. Everybody be cool. Be cool. If I can only smell in one nostril, I'm good. I'm good with that.
She places needles along his meridians, the network through which qi flows, in order to clear the blockage.
Let's get these out, and then we'll do the face, okay?
We will do it.
We can do it.
Okay.
No.
You can do it.
Yeah, but not until these are out,
Okay.
okay? Okay, it hurts. Oh, don't move it. Oh, Jesus. Whatever's happening is not chi. Okay, that's actually better. Whatever you just did is my friend.
Okay, and breathe. So what would you recommend you do with Jake now? We move on to...
Do the face.
If I start wailing, like, just take it right out. Is that a deal? Okay, I'm gonna try not to move my head. I'm gonna try to be cool.
Relax.
Where's it going? Where's it going? That's it. Wait. Right here?
Here, here, and here. No.
This is gonna make me smell. This one'll do it.
係啦，
Okay,
好
you
啦
say so, lady.
嗱，為咗身體好啊，
Ah,
少少辛苦㗎，入去。
Okay, that's deep enough.
哦，OK 啦，好快啦。
Okay, now just stop. Stop. Game over for a few. Game over for a few.
Just 20 minutes into a 1-hour treatment, Jake's sensitivity proves too much to handle, and Professor Chow must stop.
I'd like to point out that usually my left nostril is very stuffy. It's very congested. It is not right now. I can breathe through my nose.
係啦，佢而家應該可以。
Even so, it still seems to have had an effect.
我俾啲嘢你聞。
It's like, I don't know. There's a weird odor. It's, I don't know.
Ugly smell.
A little.
I'm skeptical. Western studies have shown that acupuncture can stimulate the production of anti-stress hormones called endorphins. So I'm wondering if Jake can really smell or whether he just feels better.
You're getting something from
Yeah,
this.
like this. I don't know what this is. It's some orange, you know.
Orange juice.
Got to be, yeah. So you spray it on your finger.
Yes, then put it here.
And it does. It's a like a pine, like an alcohol smell.
Yes,
you know?
alcohol smell. Yeah.
I mean, I would say from that you're getting about 10% of what is available to smell in that bottle.
Okay.
But hey, 10% is more than you had before.
I will take 10%.
Yeah, 10% is a result.
Yeah.
Does he need more acupuncture treatments in his face?
其實如果佢可以就更加之好啦，但係因為而家佢比較緊張咧，我哋為咗佢個體，因為每一個個體唔同，我哋就唯有hand on 住，可能 second treatment 嗰陣時我哋就做多啲啦。
Fair enough. Fair enough. We went through it, and if you're prepared to go through more another day, you may get more effects. At this point, I've had my mind opened a little bit. Just a little. I'm still wanting to know, is Jake's sense of smell really restored? And I want to know, is this actually something that is a real system that I can understand and gain benefit from? Feeling more positive than negative right now.
Jake has some smell back, and Rapture's feeling no pain. But I'm still left wondering if belief plays a big part in how this medicine works. So on day 3, we visit Dr. Feng Qinhua to test my theory.
Good to meet you.
He's been healing patients at his Shamshui Po practice for over 20 years, sometimes using little more than the power of qi and a stick.
Yo,
Okay.
simmer down, man.
Get the rhythm.
經過拍打咧，經絡嘅前度，好似我哋西方嘅神經前度一樣，佢嘅經絡咧一路傳入去，一拍嘅有個反抗能力，用痛嚟治療，用痛醫痛。
And Rapture's up first.
拍肉唔拍骨。
Patting is not on your patting on your bone, it's patting on your skin and the muscle.
That is really painful.
Dr. Feng's method for healing is to pass on qi from his body to his patients. Rapture's hopeful it'll take away his back pain.
呢個用氣功嚟拍嘅。
Oh, goodness. Yeah. What is qigong?
氣功係咩嚟㗎？
氣功係我哋嘅內氣，用個精氣神，用我哋嘅精神。 用我哋嘅氣，用我哋嘅意，用我哋嘅力嚟拍㗎。氣功係出啲丹田㗎。
Yo.
When he was hitting me, I felt like surges of energy just shooting down my arms
and running down my legs, where I had like goosebumps on my legs.
And what are the effects you're feeling now?
Right now, it feels really good.
The doctor's keen to demonstrate how he can use qi on me without his stick.
Hey! Oh, yeah, okay. One more time. Okay. Thank you. That's impressive.
一嗌一聲，嗰個氣又彈咗出去。對，係呢個有嘅，你個係得舒服嘅。
Diaphragm, right? Diaphragm.
打搏繩都係嗰個氣。
Okay, I'm getting it.
氣你嘅打，氣料，氣料個打搏繩都係個氣嚟㗎。
Thank you.
Dr. Feng's treatment seems to have had a positive physical effect on Rapture's back. And clearly, belief is playing a role in at least one of my patients' experience.
Right now, I feel really good. I would love to see how it turns out, over the next few days.
I think Rapture is reporting absolutely honestly what he feels and how his body is responding. I'm wondering whether I am looking at this whole experiment through way too Western eyes. And he's actually going through the whole experience in a much more holistic or Eastern way, in that he's experiencing the experience and the treatments and allowing the whole thing to carry him along. And you know what? Maybe he's got it right and I've got it wrong.
But Jake has his doubts.
Yeah, that was straight shamanism. That was theater of the highest sort. A massage with theater, sure, man. I mean, if you want to pay for that, that's cool. But you can't tell me that's medical.
I'm finding it hard to understand medicine I can't see or touch, but I do believe in the placebo effect. It's one of medicine's greatest puzzles, when symptoms are alleviated simply because a patient believes the treatment works.
How are you feeling, Rapture?
I actually feel good. Like I'm not feeling any back pain.
How about you, Jake? Where are you at?
Obviously, the acupuncture is something. I can get basic smell now, which is amazing. But then a lot of that other stuff, the snake blood and the drink this and some of the cupping, I just don't get it.
I know one of the strong forces in medicine is placebo effect, and I want to try and see if we can eliminate that and see what's actually going on at the root of it, at the heart of it. Have you been healed by traditional Chinese medicine, or have you been mildly enhanced temporarily?
I'd like to know the same.
Cool. I'm trying to make sure that it is exactly what's being done and not just the belief system, because there's some truth in it. You want to believe that it's going to work.
With just a couple of days before we leave Hong Kong, I'm encouraged by Jake and Rapture's progress. But I need to know if it's belief or medical science that's helping them.
Thank you.
Next, I want to see if we can build on the results of Jake's first acupuncture treatment. However, that means facing his phobia of needles again. This time, starting with his face.
I know that you don't want to have those needles in your legs, but are you up for it?
I'm nervous about it. I really am, because I'm needle phobic anyway, and last time it really, really hurt. So I have to man up, because, I'm here with the best in the world at it, and it's something that I really do think I believe in. If I don't give it an honest-to-God effort, then I really am just a chump.
Last time, Professor Chow was unable to complete her treatment. This time, to help Jake prepare, she's called in a meditation master.
Jake is having the most intense kind of relaxation therapy. It's good to see him actually relaxing.
Relax.
Ooh, burn.
Baby needle 啊 ，OK。今日凍啊，係咪啊？
Ay, oh,
Ay, oh. If you feel painful, breathe in and breathe out, okay? Breathe out. Painful, breathe out. Painful 就 breathe out. Okay. 深呼吸。
Okay, ease that lady.
Okay, okay. Through the skin is little painful.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Oh, breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Another pizza.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Things appear to be going well. Jake's already been able to take more needles than last time.
Okay.
That's all the face?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well done.
Well done.
Do you feel that you could try with the legs?
Here's the key word. If I scream out, just pull it out.
Okay.
Like, no question, no counting.
No question. Okay.
Good man.
Oh. Okay.
Breathe.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
You've done it, man. You have done it.
Yes.
By the way, my nose is completely clear. Like, I don't remember it ever being this clear, like, in my adult life. I don't know if I can smell anything, but I can at least breathe through it completely unobstructed.
To allow the therapy to work, Jake needs to rest. Across town, Rapture is having a little needle therapy of his own.
I have my wife on this arm already, and so I decided that it would be appropriate to put my motorcycle club on this one.
Like?
Leathernecks Motorcycle Club.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My muscles definitely feel more relaxed, and my nose is completely clear.
Now it's time to test the results.
But can I just ask you to...
It's a double blindfold?
Yeah, it's a double blindfold.
I've brought some samples to find out if acupuncture has restored Jake's sense of smell.
First thing I'm going to try is this. Take a deep breath through your nose.
First, some lemon oil.
Very faint. Let me try again. There's something. I don't even know if I can name what it is. I don't know. Okay. Outside is really all I can say.
Okay.
Next, grapefruit oil.
Not as strong, but is there.
A little menthol balm.
Anything?
It just felt cool. That kind of aerating feeling. And I get that in the mouth, but it sort of happened there through my nose. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Lastly, some alcohol, which Jake did respond to in his first test.
The hell? Was that alcohol again? Or something?
That's interesting. You're right. I'm sorry to hit you with that.
That's gross.
But that is very interesting. Now, what I'm realizing, of course, is that with my, loads of different incredibly subtle scents and precise scientific scents from wine and from fruits and from all sorts of flowers and everything. But, of course, you have no reference point. You haven't got that library of scent memory in your head.
No, I have very few things.
But what I'm interested in is your response to the world around you out there.
Sure.
I'd hoped for a simple answer to my experiment with Jake's treatment, but I found something else.
I set up what I thought was a win, lose, success, fail experiment. And actually, I think I failed in the setup of the experiment because I hadn't considered what the lack of a sense of smell actually means.
A little bit.
And instead, I'm left with a more emotional response to watching a guy walking through the streets of Hong Kong, breathing in, sniffing dried shrimp, feeling the steam coming off some roasting chickens. And I think he's processing for the first time. He's categorizing all of these smells. What do you get?
It does. It smells like chicken ramen. Tastes, when I use that powder on the ramen noodles I eat.
Part of my brain is still thinking, I can smell different spices. You're not listing spices and herbs for me. I need to let go of that and let the guy enjoy something new.
Ooh,
a bit of that?
Yes, that is strong. It's kind of amazing. For 20 years now, I haven't been able to smell anything. So to have a few needles stuck in my face and legs and whatever, and to come out and smell better than I did, certainly when I got here, is amazing. I don't like that. It's kind of a whole new world, really. It's like a blind person seeing at least two colors of a rainbow.
Jake's experience has left me feeling positive. But at the apartment, there's less encouraging news from my other patient.
My pain in the back is back. I've been beaten, I've been prodded, I've been manipulated.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a drag, man. The fact that the pain is back really disappoints me. It really upsets me. It shattered my belief in the whole thing.
Rapture's cure lasted no longer than a box of painkillers, and I'm running out of time to find another option. At home, our reaction to pain is the local drugstore. In Hong Kong, a drugstore is a completely different experience, where raw ingredients are turned into medicine right in front of you. Health remedies and drinks in China can contain endangered species, even in Hong Kong, where they're illegal. The pharmacy we're visiting is one of those that follows the law. But are these genuine remedies or magic potions?
This is a selection of brandies and wines and alcohols with added medicinal ingredients
Like
that will...
freaking cobras. Oh my God, look, it's
Hold
inside.
Hold on, dude. I'm sorry. This is called mouse wine.
This one is 3 kinds of penis wine. 3 kinds of penis. Okay, now what I suggest is if we get a selection, we'll find someone who will explain why this is healthy.
Pharmacy owner Mr. Yi offers to help.
So, Mr. Yi, this one first. This is field mouse wine. What does this do for us?
Dude,
what's it taste like? What does that taste like?
Nice.
He's drinking already. How these guys?
Seriously? You just took a shot of dead mouse.
It's all right?
You're all right.
It's not all right, but it's not horrible. How's that?
Okay.
And I'm really looking forward to sampling the 3 penis wine, a delicate blend of dog, deer, and seal penis.
Can I ask, what's this good for?
Great for kidney and great for main sexual power.
Sexual power?
Male sexual power and
Well,
down.
kidneys.
Bringing it down now.
Kidneys.
Both of those things I need. Let me taste it at least.
It's creamier.
Really? Did you have to say that?
That's really something, huh?
So this is deer penis.
Oh, shut up. Whacked.
Is that the business end?
Although, I gotta say, attaboy dear. Stand tall, my dear friend.
Mr. Yi, are these medicinal wines, are they popular here?
But we're here to see if one of Mr. Yi's remedies can help Rapture's blood pressure. He'll try a mixture of 24 ingredients, including cedar bark, seashells, and snakeskin. First, it must boil for 6 hours before Rapture can try the finished medicine.
It smells rancid, but cheers. Oh my God. Now that, I'm glad I haven't had dinner yet. Whoa. That's rancid. I'm here, I gotta experience it. I gave it a shot, and my body and my mouth and my taste buds said, no way does that belong in here.
I really want to help Rapture find a cure for his back pain. There's just one more doctor left to try before we leave Hong Kong.
This next therapist that we're going to see now, he believes he can treat any part of your body with whatever the problem is without even seeing it. And that, for me, is unbelievable.
Pretty much for me also.
He believes he can cure you by sticking needles in your tongue. Come back, my friend. Please.
Time to find out if tongue acupuncture really can cure Rapture's chronic back pain. Our therapist is Professor Sun Ji Guang.
针灸呢，在中国有2000多年的历史。那么在舌上治病，形成一个完整的体系，通过现代科学研究，定上一些穴位，这是我的发明。
It's very difficult for me to understand how you can diagnose and then treat anywhere on my body simply by looking and then poking my tongue with a needle.
Professor Sun believes the tongue is a map of the body's entire meridian system, the network that controls the flow of qi or energy around the body. And by treating it with an acupuncture needle, he believes he can cause a physical change in different parts of the body.
明显，很明显，这里点，这面就背，感觉有痛没痛？痛不痛？So
you are experiencing...
When I go like that, it's very painful. Like when I go back, it's like really sharp pain.
Tongue acupuncture is an extraordinary idea, even to someone as open-minded as Rapture.
Starting to have some doubts.
Really?
Yeah.
现在我给做了啊。
Professor Sun focuses his treatment on tiny swellings that he believes correspond to back pain. But has it had any effect?
Oh, that's freaking weird.
You serious?
You know me, man. I'm going to tell you.
What, no? Do that again? And there's no pain?
No, man, it was sharp, and I'm being honest.
I don't know what to think. This looks really impressive, and I know you are an honest man, so I know you wouldn't deliberately mislead me. I know that. But show me again. Do that motion again.
And you know what? It's gone, man.
How many times would Rapture need these tongue treatments?
And how far apart?
And how far apart do you reckon to be completely cured?
一般的呢，也可以一天做2次的。根据情况不好说，所以我不好定就几次能好，但是起码一次比一次好，也可能3、5天，也可能10天8天就好了。
Wow.
The result seems remarkable, but is it the placebo effect?
So you went into the treatment not believing in the treatment.
No.
And you come out of the treatment thinking...
There's something to it, but we have to wait and see.
Good point. Do it one more time, man, just for me. Any pain?
I'm really trying to focus, and I feel nothing. This is the most miraculous thing I've seen since I've been here, next to Jake getting his smell back.
I'm having difficulty working out what just went on in there. Now, rationally, Western, scientifically, skeptically, there is no reason why jabbing something in someone's tongue is going to cure back pain. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe I just need to get to a place where I can accept that things don't make sense.
Cheers. Cheers.
Whether it was a miracle cure or trick of the mind, something happened in Professor Sun's office. Only time will tell. But our 7 days in Hong Kong have come to an end.
I just want to say, firstly, thank you for being just wonderful lab rats and for allowing the experiment to continue. I really appreciate it.
Dude, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for opening our eyes to stuff we never would have seen in the West, so good luck, man. I'm going home feeling better than I did getting here. I'm more relaxed. Yeah, I just feel a little bit revitalized.
I can breathe through my nose.
Medically, it's going to make me ask a lot of questions to my Western doctors and say, look, you know, you guys gave up on this. And this lady, within an hour, fixed that. It smells like chicken ramen.
My experience in Hong Kong was rocked a couple different times. Oh, my goodness.
I don't feel anything there right now.
I was like, oh, that was cool. And then it let me down. When I go like that, it's very painful. The tongue acupuncture, it worked, and I'm still there. So, yeah, it rocked me. Oh, that's freaking weird. I don't want anybody to think for a minute it was fun and games, because it really wasn't. It was a lot of work. It was a long haul. But I'd do it again because that's my nature.